Hello everyone and welcome to TrendsTube. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at some of the most unusual jobs in the world. If you're new around here and enjoy our content, make sure you subscribe for future videos from us, and if you do enjoy this one, be sure to leave a like and a share on the video, that is much appreciated. But anyway, let's get on with the list. Number 9. Electrocution of drunk people. One day if you do go to Mexico, you may come across distributors of electric shocks on the streets. These people walk around with a box connected to a car battery and they use it to electrocute people to enhance a feeling of drunkenness. That's right, if you fancy feeling more drunk on a night out, you can just go and get an electric shock. Of course this is not free and it will cost you $2 to $4 to get electrocuted. Number 8. Chick gender discovery. So you may be wondering, is it really that hard to discover the gender of a chick? Yes it is. This is a huge multi-million-pound industry per year, and yet recruiters struggle to find any applicants to fill these places. The male and female chicks are unrecognisable to the naked eye, so discoverers are responsible for squeezing the chicks, and without going into too much detail involving bodily functions, they can examine the body and discover the gender of the chick. Now unfortunately for the male chicks, it's straight in the grinder for them. However, the female chicks do become laying hens. Number 7. Professional weepers. So these may not be around now, but in the 19th century in many different civilizations, these did in fact exist. Women were hired to come cry at sad events for the purpose of keeping the atmosphere cold and gloomy. Number 6. Art model. The occupation of art model has in fact existed since the days of ancient Greece. Schools of fine arts often employ women and men of all ages who pose naked in the artists' workshops and art classes. Now you may be thinking it's pretty easy to sit in front of a group of people naked, however, this job requires a real control over one's body and body language. So since you'll be sitting completely still for a long period of time, you'll need complete control over your body, as well as being comfortable with the nudity from all angles and know how to occupy the space on the stage. Number 5. Ear cleaner. Most common in India, you can come across the path of an ear cleaner in almost every street. Ear cleaners are easily identifiable with their red caps and their bags full of ear tools. This is a very common business practice and has been going on for centuries. Number 4. Human scarecrow. As you'll know, most scarecrows are made to look like real people to scare off the crows. However, one person took this a bit too literally. In 2014, a British boy named Jamie Foxx was hired by a farmer to work as a scarecrow. He had a raincoat and a ukulele, and Jamie was paid to scare away the birds. He would sit for 8 hours a day in a field wearing his coat and playing his ukulele, and just for that he was paid €317 per week. Number 3. Queue doer. In 2012, an American named Robert Samuel, who was unemployed, decided to start a business specializing in professional queuing. The idea for this came to him the day he sold his place as a third in line for the new iPhone for €235. His company now employs 15 people who queue instead of other people. This profession has got a lot more popular, and many companies have also opened in China offering this service. Number 2. Water park slide tester. So probably the most desirable job on our list. In recent years, water park companies regularly recruit youth between the ages of 18 and 30 to test the amusement parks spread across the world, and the most amazing thing is that they can also pay up to €25,000 for this. In 2013, the company First Choice announced that they would recruit a water slide tester to replace a man named Tommy Lynch, who had been spending the last 4 years testing water slides. There was over 2,000 people applying, and it's a 22-year-old young man named Seb Smith who won the position. There are no qualifications or training required for the job. The only criteria is that you're crazy about water parks, love to travel, and be comfortable in a bathing suit and happy to go to work. Now, if that doesn't sound like a dream job, I don't know what is. Seb's job is to evaluate the slides according to specific criteria and then share his impressions on social media, and finally write a report that indicates the potential security risks and area for improvements on each. Number 1. Witch. That's right, since 2011 in Romania, the witch occupation is a recognised profession. The reason for this is that the government took the decision to oppose tax evasion, because if it is a professional status, it will be harder for witches to escape the income tax. Now this decision angered a few people at the time, and one of the witches even announced that she would cast a black pepper based spell on the government. So that was our list of the 9 most unusual jobs in the world. If you did enjoy this video, then be sure to subscribe, like and share. However, that's all from TrendsTube for now. Until next time, we'll see you soon.